Hi, I am Anaphils, your resident Aniphilo here to give you your fix of anime philosophy. Today's Phil File will feature Zom 100, Bucket List of the Dead, Episode 1. We've all been there, feeling trapped in a job that drains the life out of us, stuck between what we once dreamed of and the harsh reality of our daily grind. Episode 1 of Zom 100, Bucket List of the Dead, titled Akira of the Dead, dives deep into this feeling. And it's packed with philosophical significance that really hits home, especially if you're into anime. Our story starts with Akira Tendo, who's sitting alone in his dark room, completely drained, watching a zombie movie. But here's where it gets interesting. He's not scared of the zombies. In fact, he wishes he could be part of that world. The idea of a zombie apocalypse actually seems more appealing to him than his soul-sucking office job. Think about that for a second. Akira's life is so bleak that a world overrun by the undead feels like an upgrade. It's a powerful commentary on the crushing weight of modern work life, especially when you consider that Akira means light from the sun, yet he's anything but bright and full of life. But Akira wasn't always like this. 3 years earlier, he was 22 and full of hope. He just landed what he thought was his dream job at a production company. The office was sleek, the people were friendly, and to top it off, he met a girl who seemed perfect. On his first day, he bonded with his co-workers, shared stories about his passions, and even caught the eye of the office beauty. Everything seemed perfect until reality kicked in. Just when he was ready to head home after a night out with colleagues, they decided to go back to the office, and Akira, wanting to fit in, followed. He ended up working 3 days straight without a break. That was his first taste of the burnout that would eventually consume him. In his first year, Akira tried to stay optimistic, convincing himself that things would get better, but the truth was hard to ignore. The job was a grind, a place where employees were treated as expendable tools for the company's profit. It's a stark reminder of how capitalism can dehumanize us, turning our dreams into nightmares. By the second year, the only thing keeping Akira going was the encouragement from the office beauty, who always seemed to radiate positivity. But even that was a facade. When he discovered that she was secretly involved with their boss, his last shred of hope was shattered. It's a classic existential crisis. Akira realizes that the things he's been clinging to for meaning are hollow. The show's use of color brilliantly reflects Akira's mental state. As his life becomes increasingly bleak, the colors on the screen fade, symbolizing the draining of his spirit. Akira feels trapped, unable to escape the job that's killing him slowly. He's paralyzed by fear of finding something worse, fear of letting down his team, fear of the unknown. This is where the philosophical depth of the show really shines. Akira's struggle isn't just about a bad job, it's about the existential dread that comes with feeling like a cog in a machine, powerless to change your fate. Then the zombie apocalypse hits, and everything changes. As the world falls apart, color floods back into Akira's life and onto the screen. It's a striking contrast. Destruction brings liberation. The end of the world frees Akira from the chains of his mundane existence, and he decides to live without regrets. It's a profound philosophical statement. Sometimes it takes the collapse of everything we know to find true freedom. Akira realizes that he'd rather face a world full of zombies than continue living a life that feels dead. He decides to embrace the present, to live boldly, because in this new world, tomorrow is anything but guaranteed. So, what's the philosophical takeaway from Akira of the Dead? If your job is draining your soul, your joy, and your peace, you can't let fear keep you stuck. Akira's journey is a reminder that life is too short to be lived safely if safety means losing yourself in the process. Thanks for watching. If you're loving the anime philosophy reviews, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, share your thoughts in the comments, and stay tuned for more epic content.